here did he
That was an egregious flaw.
You got to look all right.
Well, you get started. We'll open things up. Any questions for either one of them right now?
Christian, you kind of took over at the end of the game, the second half. How much did you kind of up going to the basket after Joe went out?
Once the second half started and Joe went down and stuff, I knew I was gonna be out there for a little bit longer of stretches, and being out there for a little bit longer, I started to notice the defense that they was in and the way that my man was guarding me. I basically just figured out how to attack it, and that's what I did. I seen he was real low, and I could attack his hip, and that's basically what I did.
Did you consciously try to take over at the point when they cut it to 5, or
No.
you hit 2 baskets real quick?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say consciously try to take over. I had an advantage, and I took advantage of it.
Christian, how pleasing is it that after, I think it's been at least 4 games maybe, that you're hearing Wade now say, okay, I'm pleased with at least the first half, because the last 2 or 3 games it's been pretty scathing in here, and I'm sure it's been that way in the locker room.
Yeah, no, this being my second year here, I kind of understand the standard, and a couple of the guys do as well. Most of the guys do understand the standard, if not all. And a couple of games early on, it was more so about just staying focused throughout the whole 40 minutes of the game, and kind of putting what we know we need to do into the game for the whole 40 minutes, and we hadn't been doing that. And it just seems like we're getting closer and closer to being able to put together a full 40 minutes up to our standard.
Do you feel the game's getting more physical now in the league?
I'm always a physical player, so I can't really tell the difference. I'm always physical, some physical stuff.
Brandon, for you, nice to be. You played last Saturday, but this felt like your first real game back. Nice to be back.
Yes, sir. It was great to be back with the team and everything. Just be able to just help as much as I can, honestly.
14 points with Joe going down. You were both of you were relied on a little more, but how do you feel about your performance tonight and it being your first real game back?
I feel like, it was good, honestly. I feel like it was just an abundance of everybody just being happy for each other, and then, like, we just wanted to play with each other and everything, and I see that more coming in, like, when it's league play and everything, so I think we're going well and doing on the right track.
How do you feel with the minutes you played tonight? Because this is the most you've played since ULL and since the injury. Do you feel good after it, or any injuries? Or?
I feel good. Whenever minutes you want me to play, like if I'm gonna play 10 minutes, I'm gonna go out there and play my heart for 10 minutes. You're gonna put me for 30 now. I'm gonna play my heart for 30.
Christian, for you, you guys are 7-0 in conference play. Still feel like you guys have a target on your back going into all of these games?
Yeah, we won the league last year. We won a tournament last year. We're 7-0 right now. A lot of these teams, especially when they come here, that's like one of the biggest games. Like, being able to knock off somebody at the top is always a big opportunity for these other teams, and we're gonna get our best from everybody. So that's kind of why we need to just keep on being accountable as far as what we need to do, because we can come out and play anybody, because we're gonna get everybody best, so anybody can do whatever, and some slippage can cause whatever. So. Yeah.
Christian, if you get everybody playing their best and you get that everybody playing up to the standard you mentioned earlier, how much better can this team be? What is that gap? What kind of jump can this team make?
I think a big one. I still don't think that we played a full 40 minutes of how we supposed to play. I still don't think that we had a game where everybody played at their best, or like we fired on all cylinders. And if we get when we get to that point, there's no telling how good we can be. We're doing what we're doing now, not firing on all cylinders. So once we do that, there's no telling.
Last year, you guys talked a lot about streaks, knocking down the pass, doing things for the first time. Are you talking much? Is anybody in the locker room talking much about the 18 straight Southland Conference wins now?
No, not really. It's a lot of new guys, not too familiar with the Southland and stuff like that. But I kind of keep up with it. I kind of know what's going on. But we kind of just taking each game and focusing on doing the right things per game, and and going 1-0 every day.
Brendan, how many minutes do you expect to play today?
I just went in there blindly. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know exactly how many minutes I was gonna play. I just know I was gonna be called when needed.
Anything else? All right, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
I just
Good
want
one,
to
guys.
know, it's a great Dodgers hat, but it did not have to be the Dodgers.
I
It's
mean,
the,
why